Good morning, year one. I hope everything's going really well. I'm really enjoying seeing all your work you're sending in and seeing you on the videos of phonics. It's making us all very happy. So to start off our maths lesson, your skill sharp is on the board. You're looking at fact families from the part-whole model. Off you go. Fantastic. Make sure you're sending your work in at the end so we can be super impressed with what you're doing. Let's look at our fluency. Again, we're going to be counting in twos. So let's have a look. So we're going to start on 0. We're going to go 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So let's try doing that together. So we're counting in twos. So 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. One more time. Let's go. 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Brilliant. I think we can try that backwards. Let's get one go. Ready? 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, 0. We're still counting in twos even though we're going backwards. So you can spend some time this week practicing counting in twos to 10. That'd be fantastic. Make sure you send a video so we can see what you're up to. So now, as I say, we're looking at what the difference is. So here I have Matt, and Matt has, how many dinosaurs does Matt have? Matt has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dinosaurs. Matt has 5 dinosaurs, and Hannah has 1, 2, 3 dinosaurs. So what is the difference between 5 and 3? Well, I can see that these line up, that those match, those match, those match. So the difference is 1, 2. Matt has 2 more dinosaurs than Hannah. The difference is 2. Can we see that? Because we've got these 2 here, these ones here, these ones here, and these 2 are left over. Fantastic. So look at these ones. So here we've got some smiley faces. So Ishmael has 1, 2, 3 smiley faces. And Rose has 1. What is the difference? Ishmael has 1, 2, 3, and Rose has 1. What is the difference? Well, I know that they're the same here, the same amount here. Oh, so the difference is 1, 2, because Ishmael has 1, 2 more than Rose, because Rose doesn't have any here. So the difference is 2, because Ishmael has 2 more. Fantastic. I'm going to go at this one with you, and then you're going to try this one on your own. So Ali, how many boats does Ali have? Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ali has 7 boats. Look how I'm doing my careful counting there. Sarah has 1, 2, 3, 4. So what is the difference? So I know that this is the same, this is the same, this is the same, and this is the same. So Ali has 1, 2, 3 more, because the difference is 3. And if you see here, these are the ones that are different because there's none to match them down here. I would like you to pause your screen and have a go at doing these ones over here and come back when you're ready to check it all together. Make sure you're drawing this out at home. You could just draw circles to represent your dogs. You don't need to spend ages drawing out little dogs. Just draw your circles to represent your dogs in your boxes at home. And then come back and we'll check our answers together. Fantastic. Off you go. Brilliant. Okay, let's have a look at this. So Ryan, how many dogs does Ryan have? Ryan has 1, 2, 3, 4. Ryan has 4 dogs. Adam has 1, 2. So what is the difference? Well, I know that there's no difference there. That's the same. That's the same. Oh, we've run out. Adam's run out of dogs. So the difference is these ones. So how many is the difference? The difference is 1, 2. The difference is 2. The difference is 2 because they've got the same amount here, the same amount here. Then Adam runs out of dogs. Ryan's got more. Ryan has 1, 2 more. If you got that right, make sure you give yourselves a tick. Fantastic. Okay. Oh dear. So this time, we're going to look at the same thing, but it's represented a little bit differently. So here, there are cubes. We want to know what the difference is and how we can write that in a number sentence. So let's have a look. How many green cubes are there? There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 green cubes. How many purple cubes are there? There are 1, 2. There are 2 purple cubes. So if I look and I compare these two amounts, I can see that that is the same and that is the same, and then we run out. So that's where our difference is. So my difference starts here. So the difference is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because they are the same amount up until there, and then I count my difference from there onwards. So the difference is 6. So I know that the difference is 6. And how do I write that in a number sentence? Well, I know that my first amount, my first part, count the first amount. So I've counted the first amount, and the first amount is 8. And then I'm going to count the second amount. So the first amount is going to take away the second amount, and the second amount was 2. And then our last part of our success criteria is find the difference, and the difference is 6. So I know that 8 take away 2 equals 6, just like that. So we can follow our success criteria to make sure that we are doing this correctly. Let's have a look at another one. So here, let's have a look. So count the first amount. That's what my success criteria says. So count the first amount. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The first amount is 9. Then we need to count the second amount. So count the second amount. So 1, 2, 3. So we're going to count the second amount. The second amount is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what is the difference? So I can see that my cubes line up here, 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 and here. So the difference starts there. So my difference is 1, 2, 3, 4. So the difference is 4 because I can see that all of these squares line up to be the same, and then we run out of yellow squares here, so there's 4 more purple squares. And how do we write that in this number sentence? Let's look at our success criteria. So first we count the first amount, and I know the first amount is 9. So the first part of my number sentence is going to be 9. 9 take away, count the second amount. So the second amount is 5. 9 take away 5 equals, find the difference, and I know that the difference is 4. So 9 take away 5 equals 4. So I'm going to do this one with you, and then you're going to have a go at this one on your own. So let's have a look what's going on here. So here we're going to, first of all, we're going to count the first amount. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The first amount is 4. And then we're going to count the second amount. So the second amount is 1, 2. And then we're going to find the difference. Let's have a look. Let's line them up. So we know that those are the same, those are the same. Run out of red squares, so the difference starts here, and the difference is 1. Oh, it's not a 1. The difference is 1, 2. So the difference is 2 because there are 2 more blue squares than red squares. 1, 2. Now to write this in a number sentence, what do we do? So to write in a number sentence, we count the first amount, and we know the first amount is 4. So 4 take away, and then we count the second amount, and we know the second amount is 2. This equals the difference, which we know is 2. Fantastic. So I would like you to pause your screens and have a go at this one, please, and then come back when you want to check it together. Fantastic. Okay, I hope you complete this one at home. Let's go through it together. So first of all, we've got the dark blue squares. Let's have a look. Let's count the first amount. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there are 10 squares here. And then we need to count the second amount. So count the second amount, just like our success criteria. 1, 2, 3, 4. Count the second amount. What do we need to do next? We need to find the difference. Let's line them up. So 1 is the same, that is the same, that is the same amount, that is the same amount. The difference starts here. So if the difference starts here, how many are different? Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what is the difference? The difference is 6 because there are 6 more dark blue squares than light blue squares. So the difference is 6. And how do we write that in a number sentence? Well, to write it in a number sentence, we can follow this to help us. We need to start with the first amount. So the first amount is 10 because we've already counted our first amount. The first amount is 10. Take away, count the second amount. We know the second amount is 4. So 10 take away 4 equals the difference, which is 6. We've already worked that out as well, and that's right there. Fantastic. Oh, this time it's asking what's the difference between 8 and 5. So does that mean we've got 8 cubes here and 5 cubes here? Let's just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 8 cubes here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cubes here. So what is the difference between 8 and 5? So I know there's 5 cubes here and 8 cubes here. So I know that we've got 5 cubes which are the same. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those cubes are the same as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So those cubes are the same. So I don't want to know what the difference is. So if 5 cubes are the same, how many more red cubes are there? So there is 1, 2, 3. 3 more red cubes. 1, 2, 3. So if I was going to write that in a number sentence, I need to count the first amount. So I know my first amount is 8. Take away, count the second amount. My second amount is 5. Equals the difference. The difference is 3. So the difference between 8 and 5 is 3. Brilliant. Okay. Let's have a look over here. So what's the difference between 5 and 4? So let's count them. We count the first amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 5 here. And then we need to count the second amount. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Count the second amount. Oh, there we go. And now we want to find the difference. So I know there's 4 flowers here and 5 flowers here. So these are going to be the same. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've counted the same amount. So if these are the same, what is the difference? The difference is 1. So the difference between 5 and 4 is 1. How do we write that in a number sentence? So first of all, we count the first amount. So the first amount is 5. Take away the second amount, which we know is 4, equals the difference, which we know is 1. Brilliant. Again, I'd like you to pause your screens and have a go at this one and come back when you are done. Brilliant. Let's have a look at this together. Make sure if you're doing this work, or not if, that you're doing this work at home and you're sending it in so we can have a look at it and see all the amazing work you are doing. So what is the difference between 9 and 3? So let's just count the first amount. We're going to count the first amount. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this amount is 9. Then we count the second amount. So 1, 2, 3. So the first amount is 9 and the second amount is 3. And now we need to find the difference. So I know, first we're going to look for the same. So the 1 is the same, 2 is the same, and 3 are the same. So we've got 3 down here. So we know what the same amount is. What is the difference? What is left over? So let's have a look. These ones are left over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we know that the first part is 9, the second amount is 3, and the difference is 6. So how do we write that in a number sentence? So first of all, we put the first part. The first part is 9. Take away the second amount, which is 3, equals the difference, which is 6. My first part is 9. My second amount is 3, and the difference is 6. The difference between 9 and 3 is 6. Fantastic. Got the right home. Give yourselves a tick, and make sure you send your work in. Oh, a little bit different here. So it says circle the correct representation. So it says the difference between 4 and 1 is 3. And which of these pictures show that? So let's have a look. So the first part needs to be 4. So the first amount should be 4. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the first amount here is 4. Let's have a look over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this amount is 5, and we are looking for the first amount to be 4. So it's looking like this is not correct. So the first amount is 4. Count the second amount, and the second amount is 1. How many is the second amount here? The second amount here is 1, and the second amount here is 1, 2. And we are looking for the difference to be 3. So I know that here is 1. This is the difference. The difference is 1, 2, 3. So this representation represents what is said in this sentence here. And this representation does not, because the first amount does not equal 4 and the second amount does not equal 1. Let's have a go at this one. So circle the correct representation. The difference between 7 and 2 is 5. So first of all, we need to count the first amount. So we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The first amount is 7. So this one so far is correct. Let's count this amount. The first part should be 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, that's not 7. And then we need to count the second amount, and the second amount should be 2. Have a look. 1, 2. The second amount should be 2. Ooh. Should be 2. Let's have a look over here. 1, 2. The second amount should be 2. And the difference is 5. Let's have a look. So we know that 1, 2 is the same. So the difference starts here. The difference is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's write those up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The difference is 5. So this is the correct representation, and this is not. Brilliant. So on the screen now is your worksheets for the day. So if you pause your screen, you can complete these. Make sure you send in your work so we can know how fantastic you're doing at home. If you want, these are also on the school website and you can print them off to do them at home. Brilliant. Lovely to see you, Year 1, and I will see you this afternoon for your phonics. Off you go.